You better get your life. Get your life. Yes, y'all. Come on now, sign up for ifyoucanmove.com. All right, go in and buy some things from Team LASHAE. Get your workout journey going. Y'all know how y'all do. It's about to be January. Y'all gonna have, wants and resolutions and all of that, and then y'all not gonna stick to them. So once y'all start it off right, okay, get y'all some TLC products to clean out all that food and alcohol that y'all drinking. Get you some NutriBurst to replenish you so you don't be out here getting sick and getting a cold. Okay, keep yourself healthy. Try that sea moss that get that phlegm up out you. Okay, y'all go and check out TLC products because they really will help you stay, on track with your journey and aid you in your process. Sign up for Team LASHAE and sign up for the online gym. Go check out and see what my girl got. Y'all know I'm also an affiliate for her boutique, Pasia and Amari, which has really cute workout clothing and jackets and masks and just all kind of cute stuff. So y'all go and check out that link. Sign up on my Patreon so you can be on my Discord. Y'all support in all of these different ways. Check down below in the description box. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video.
Oh, me, get you some, okay? Listen, I swear by it.
Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Yes, I am back for Sistas. Okay, I'm gonna get this done. And you probably won't hear from me until Sunday on this channel. On my blog channel, vlog channel, whatever, Relax with Blue, you may see more of me there because Lyric and I are going to the Ritz for the weekend. So you may see us there. Okay, we had a really, really delectable outing today. We went to Seaworthy in the business district and they had East Coast and Gulf and different areas of the Gulf, like oysters. Oh my God. We enjoyed ourselves so much. So I just wanted to make sure that I came back to make sure I was giving y'all a little bit of content before we get into the holiday. Okay? Because Christmas Eve is still considered a holiday, but not really. Okay? Tomorrow is the holiday. And I will be going live on my Relax with Blue channel. So yeah. You'll see me there. All right, let's get into Sistas. Now that I've, informed you guys of what's going down on this channel and the other channel. All right, so Maurice is back at his apartment and Sabrina calls and says that the police are on their way and he's nervous, he's scared, even though he had a restraining order. I also do not know why he kept referring to Sabrina as Savannah this episode. I guess that was a waiting to exhale OD. I don't know. But either way, I'm just gonna let it go and press on. Sabrina pretends that the police are about to knock down Maurice's door. Boom, boom, boom. The police are knocking on the door. But really, it's Sabrina. She was upset with Maurice for leaving her there at the bank. Alonzo is okay. They put his ass in a taxi and sent him home. I'm like, really? They didn't arrest him for defying a restraining order and showing up at the bank to intimidate a witness? Is it really? I mean, all of this sounds like federal shit. Is it just me? Never mind. Let's press on. So Karen and Erin go and check on Andy's dumbass. And unlike what most of us had hoped for, Andy is still alive, okay? Andy is sitting in her bed, staring into nothingness, thinking about all that has transpired. Karen asks if she's okay. And she's like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Karen is like, we have to go to the hospital. We have to go to the police station. We have to file a restraining order. We have to tell somebody, girl. Especially after it is explained that Gary was hugging her and telling her how much he loved her. And then he started to squeeze her tighter and tighter until she passed out on the floor. Like, are you serious? Like, y'all, the fact that she still loves him and still wants to be with him and still wants to look at it as if it's more her fault than his because she laid up with a married man. Girl, let me tell you something. Two wrongs don't make it right. Okay? That's what the 5 heartbeats said. Okay? And it is the truth. Just because you were sleeping around with a married man does not mean that that married man has the right to suck the life out of you through a hug. Like, there is something so messed up about that. Like, you're hugging her to death. What the, Gary? Oh my God. We're going to continue on with reading the shit out of Andy and Gary, just not at the moment, okay? Karen says she deserves better. She doesn't believe that. I say, well, believe what the hell you want to. Let the crazy fool kill you if that's what you want, Andy. Okay, Lord works on my nerves. So Erin goes to see about Gary. He's not dead either. drove his car into some damn traffic, but somehow made it out without a scrape. He's at the hospital. He's okay. He explains what happened to Aaron. Aaron wanted to pray with him. He chose not to. I said, you need somebody other than yourself to help you through whatever mental break you are currently having, Gary. Okay? I would have taken all of the prayers and laying of hands I needed, because at the end of the day, you almost killed your ex-girlfriend and you tried to kill yourself. I think it's all a ploy for attention, Gary. That's what I really think. See, abusive men love for people to feel sorry for them. So after you damn near kill Andy, now you're going to go and run yourself into traffic and magically come out unscathed. But you're going to use that. You're going to use that to invoke sympathy from other people, and then later on from Andy. Maurice wakes up Savannah, okay, with a loud church clap. It's time to go, Savannah girl. We got to go to work. I don't know why we had to have a 5-minute dialogue about Sabrina's breath smelling like someone died in her esophagus. I don't know. But that's what Tyler Perry decided to give us. Okay? Now, Maurice is ready for work. Calvin comes into his apartment acting like a crackhead. So excited that he has a place to stay. He has first and last month's rent. Crackheads don't have money. Okay? So we can just say that homeboy is not on meth or crack, but definitely on a spectrum, definitely having issues. I don't know if he's worth it. But either way, Sabrina comes out of Maurice's room just as Maurice is trying to get the tea on what went down with Calvin and that other woman. But apparently, we already know what happened with him and that other woman. He tried to make it work. That was his old homegirl who he had had relations with before. And she just let him know that Sabrina was really in love with him. And he needed to be more understanding and forgiving of a regular black woman who is not used to being with a man that's walking around asking for anal and wearing lace panties. Like, sir. So Preston and Danny, okay, there was some long dialogue I do not feel like repeating, so they were having breakfast. And then Zach comes in because now Zach needs a place to stay. And he's not going to stay at Fatima's because Hayden threatened to get him kicked out of the program because Hayden is a hater and is so upset that Fatima doesn't want his lackluster peen. Oh, yes. So he shows up. And once again, this shirt is unbuttoned. It went from unbuttoned to buttoned to now unbuttoned again. I don't understand. Is your wound sweating? What's going on? Button up the shirt. I just kind of feel like we're doing way too much here with the Tyler Perry naked man thing. Like, come on. In real life, no man is walking around like that. He's going to have on a wife beater with the shirt open, but not just the shirt open and glistening abs and shit. Like, give me a break. So Karen tells Andy that she needs to just drop the money off, okay? And so Karen tells Andy that she can drop Gary's money off to him without Andy having to be there. But Andy is gung-ho on doing this herself. I mean, they went back and forth a plethora of times. Different dialogue saying the exact same thing over and over again. I didn't have the patience for it. Either way, Karen says, you may want whatever you like, but what you gonna get is all of your homegirls going with you to drop this money off to this crazy ass man that damn near choked the life out of you last night with a hug. Like, how can you turn a hug into abuse? Something is wrong with that big head. Okay, I said it. So the new guy at the bank, so obnoxious this episode. So obnoxious this episode. He asked Sabrina out. And I'm just kind of like, sir, even though I would love for Sabrina to have somebody else to worry about besides Calvin's on the spectrum ass, I don't have time for this, sir. Okay? Because you just seem as if you don't know what the hell is going on, butting into conversations, acting like you didn't hear nothing nobody was saying, as if there's anybody in this bank besides the four of y'all. Okay? Sabrina, Maurice, the new guy, and then it was Andy, Aaron, and then Karen, and then Danny came also. So, I mean, it's all these people, but they ain't got nobody else in this bank, okay? Whole bunch of open air. You mean to tell me you didn't hear no pause of this conversation, new guy? She says she wants to keep it cute, keep it professional. I said, I think that's best. You haven't even resolved the issue with crazy-ass Calvin. So Maurice walks into work looking fabulous. And Alonzo comes in begging Maurice to drop the charges. How is it? I guess Maurice was in the back. He must have been in the back somewhere because it doesn't make sense for him to get to work after Sabrina when Sabrina had to go home and put her face on and shower after the night she had. She was toe up from the flow up. I thought she might have thrown up. So yes, Alonzo wants Maurice to drop the charges. This has been terrible for his image. He's talked to his pastor. He's trying to work on this. You're not going to do this for him? No. Get the out of here. Not doing nothing for you. I was in a hospital in a coma for you. No, I'm not going to drop the charges for you. Like, seriously, Alonzo, you acting as if you and this man had some type of real relationship. You tricked him and pretended to be interested in him. Also, you can show up to his bank and beat the living daylights out of him. You put him in a coma. And now you want him to have some sympathy for your ass? How egregious. Somebody should kick you in the throat right now. Like, just leave. Just leave. And then the new guy comes out. He knows Alonzo. Sabrina's like, did you know? Cootie Queen, lint, liquor, neck roll. Did you know? Okay, that Alonzo is the one that beat up Maurice? No. No, oh my God. No, I just know him from around the way. No. Now Sabrina looking at him like whatever Alonzo is up to, you must be up to because you know the fool. And I just kind of feel like, Sabrina, you're doing a lot right now. However, brother, go into your cubicle and find some work for you to do. Because right now you're just doing a lot of absolutely nothing but aggravating the situation. It's already annoying. So Alonzo leaves. Child, and then Aaron and Gary come in. And Gary is on one. Got an attitude problem. Wants his money. I said, you know, let's not forget that Andy lost everything because of you. You sent her $250,000, which I'm sure didn't cover all of her expenses as far as losing her place, everything that was in it, her savings, her checking account. Like, the inconvenience is worth more than $250,000. You sent her this money. You find out that she may be messing around with somebody else after she broke it off with you because you were acting confusing and abusive and she's been through this already. Also, she lost everything because of you, Gary. You weren't being honest. Not really. And then you had an attitude and wanted to question her about the lawyers that she tried to get to help your dumb ass. Like, at the end of the day, my dude, you don't have a right, after squeezing the life out of Andy, to show up here with all of this vitriol. I want my money. Calm your dumb ass down. We're at a bank. You're gonna get it. Sit your ass down and wait. You waited in jail, and if you don't stop, your ass gonna be waiting in jail again. I can't believe Aaron is here trying to be a support system for Gary. Fuck Gary. Child, that worked on my nerves. Karen got there before Andy. So Karen is the one that ends up having to, you know, feel the brunt of Sabrina asking questions about what the hell is going on. Why the hell y'all can't never tell us what's going on? Then she calls Danny and tells Danny to come over because once again, Andy and Karen are holding out on the information. Okay, so everybody's going to come down to the bank. All right. They already know that, you know, Gary is there. So I kind of don't understand why we didn't understand that he was probably there to get his money. Why did it need to be all of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, they were acting as if Sabrina was naturally supposed to be so taken aback by all of them being there. But the truth of the matter is it should have just been easy because he was there to get his money, and she already said she was going to give Gary his money back. And Sabrina, you made a little sly comment about her spending Gary's money. So I'm trying to understand why all the confusion, why all the upset. Like, you know what we here to do? That didn't make no damn sense to me. Aaron and Karen talk. He stops her from going over there to Gary to give him a piece of her mind. Okay? Maurice says something is fishy here to Sabrina. She tries to pretend like everything is cool, but obviously it's not. Andy walks in and all the girls, okay, I think Danny came in not too long after, all the girls want to talk to her and try to get the tea. Understand what is taking place here. And Gary walks up on Andy and says, I want my money now, Andy. And everybody was like, oh, you need to go sit your ass over there on that wooden bench and wait. I was with Danny, like, dude out here, you know, squeezing the life out of somebody and got the nerve to have a attitude. You should be happy she didn't press charges on your crazy ass. Oh my God, they go to the back. We got to go through this whole thing with Karen having to convince Andy to tell the truth to the other girls about what's going on. And I just kind of feel like, Karen, you should have told Sabrina what was going on. Like, I don't understand why y'all do this. You know she gonna eventually tell her what's going on anyway. You might as well just, take the suspense out of the situation. So Andy tells them about Gary trying to squeeze her to death. They want her to end it. She's looking at Danny like, I know you're going to call me stupid because I fell in love. It's like nobody's calling you stupid for falling in love, fool. We calling you stupid for getting in yet another abusive relationship. And after a man treats you like shit and makes you lose everything you had, then he wants to be abusive. Then he wants to be controlling, on top of the fact that he's the reason why you lost your job, your checking account, your apartment, your savings. Yeah. Ain't no more love left, bitch. There don't need to be no more love left. That's where Danny is coming from with the situation. After they have this come to Jesus, waiting to exhale, count on me through thick and thin, a friendship that will never end. When you are weak, I will be strong, helping you to carry on. Call on me, I will be there. Don't be afraid. They having this waiting to exhale moment. Okay, please don't come for me. After they go out, Karen hands Andy the bags. Andy very dramatically puts down her suitcase and hands Gary his money. Gary instantly goes from being upset and having an attitude to being apologetic, looking at Andy's friends and asking them to have empathy or sympathy for him, because he really does love Andy with everything, and he really did want to be with her, and he was trying to leave his wife, and he really should have just left her as soon as he met Andy, and he will love her forever. He will always love her. And Danny was like, nigga, are you quoting Whitney Houston? Get your ass up out of our facial with this. But see, this was a way for him to make Andy feel bad about what's happening. Andy breaks down crying. I don't got this. I don't got this. Oh, really? Surprise. Surprise, surprise, Andy. You don't got this. Listen, honey, I understand. I've had emotional, issues in relationships. It's hard to let go. It's hard to, get over somebody. It's hard. I understand, girl. I understand being in between a rock and a hard place. I do. But when a man tries to hug the breath out of your body, bitch, it's time to move on like Maya. I'm moving on. Yes, I am. Move on. But yeah, y'all, that was Sistas. It was aggravating, but it was good. No one mess around. My love life is a mess. We going out at tonight. I'm ready for yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been drinking and eating and being merry out this beach. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love ya. Mwah.